The heaviest weight you carry late at night isn't your failures. It's the ghost of the potential you quietly abandoned. You didn't lose your fire. You just traded it for the illusion of safety. We rarely talk about this specific kind of exhaustion. It isn't the physical tiredness from working a long shift or running a marathon. It is the deep, quiet drain of waking up every single day and putting on a performance. You've probably noticed this too. You catch yourself staring blankly at your laptop or sitting in your car in the driveway for 10 extra minutes before going inside, wondering when your life became so incredibly predictable. You didn't experience some dramatic collapse. You didn't crash and burn. Instead, you just slowly compromised. You started editing your ambitions down to a reasonable size so you wouldn't make the people around you uncomfortable. You told yourself you were just growing up, being mature, and being realistic. But deep down, in that quiet place you only visit when you can't sleep, you know the truth. You are grieving. You are mourning the person you absolutely refuse to become. Here's what's crazy. Society actually rewards you for giving up on yourself. When you choose the safe, average route, people applaud you. They call you grounded. They celebrate you for settling into a comfortable routine because it validates their own choices to do the exact same thing. But let's talk about that comfort. You convince yourself that maintaining this perfectly manageable, average life is protecting you from the pain of failure. You think that by never going all in on that business, that creative passion, or that deeply authentic version of yourself, you are shielding your ego from being bruised. But think about it for a second. Holding back doesn't actually shield you from pain. It just guarantees you a completely different type of suffering. You trade the sharp, temporary sting of failing at something you love for the permanent, suffocating ache of wondering, what if? You built a cage of comfort, locked yourself inside of it, and over the years, you actually managed to convince yourself to call it home. You chose the familiar over the free, simply because the familiar didn't ask you to be brave. Now here's the interesting part, and this is a psychological reality that most people actively run away from. Think about what happens when you see someone else out there actually doing the thing you secretly want to do. You see someone launching their brand, speaking their mind, or living boldly without apologizing for it. Your chest tightens. You roll your eyes. You might even criticize them or call them lucky. Most people never realize this. That bitter feeling isn't jealousy. It is grief. It is the unlived potential inside of you recognizing itself in someone else. You aren't mad at them for succeeding. You are devastated with yourself for letting your own fire go out. That sting of envy is actually the last honest part of your soul knocking on the door, begging you to remember who you were before the world taught you to shrink. Every time you look outward for validation, or wait for some mentor to magically discover you and give you permission to act, you are just rejecting yourself all over again. You are acting as if you need a cosigner to authorize your own existence. And this is where things change. You have to realize that nobody is coming to save you. And the perfect moment of certainty you are waiting for is a total myth. Life is never going to hand you a signed guarantee that your next move will work out. If you want to stop mourning the ghost of your potential, you have to do the most terrifying thing a human being can do. You have to stop pretending. You have to admit that you are completely unsatisfied with the safe route. You have to look in the mirror and acknowledge that you have been fighting a massive internal war between the person you actually are and the character you play to keep everyone else happy. Closing that gap doesn't happen with a cinematic breakthrough or a dramatic movie montage. It happens in the unglamorous, quiet moments. It happens when you finally decide that the pain of staying stuck is officially heavier than the terror of changing. It happens when you make one solitary decision that aligns with your buried ambition, and then you wake up tomorrow and make another one. So, this is your wake-up call. Stop letting your fear of failure dictate the boundaries of your entire life. The universe does not owe you a risk-free existence, and you do not owe the world a watered-down, easily digestible version of yourself. Your potential is not dead. It is just waiting for you to have the courage to claim it back. Make the choice today to stop rehearsing your life in your head and finally step into the arena. Because 20 years from now, you will not care about the times you tried and looked foolish, but you will be haunted by the times you held back when you knew you had so much more to give. If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment below and tell me exactly what piece of your potential you are going to stop hiding and start building today. I'll see you in the next one.